The trials of a teacup. I have not always been a teacup. The teacup says, there was a time in my life when I was just a lump of clay. Then my master took me and began to pat and mold and shape me. It was very painful. And I begged him to stop. But he only smiled and said, "Not it." Then he placed me on a spinning wheel and I went round and round and round. No? I got so sick I thought I was not going to make it. But then he finally let me off. Just as I thought I was going to be all right, my master put me in an oven. I have never understood why he wanted to burn me. I yelled, begged for him to stop, to let me out. I could see dimly through the glass in the oven door, but he only smiled, took his head and said, "Not yet." Finally, he came and took me out. Oh, that sure feels better. Then all of a sudden, my master picked me up and started sanding and brushing. Then he took the paintbrush and started painting colors all over me. The fumes were so strong, I thought I was going to pass out. I pleaded with him to stop, but he continued to smile and said, "Not it." Then he placed me in another oven. This one was twice as hot as the first. I knew that I would suffocate. I begged, I pleaded, I cried. But he still only smiled and said, "Not yet." I began to feel there was no hope. I would never make it. I couldn't take any more. It was all over for me. I decided to give it up. Then the door swung open and the master said, "Now." He lifted me and he placed me on the shelf to rest. Later he came to me with a mirror and told me to look. As I looked at myself, I could not believe my eyes. I said, "Oh, what a beautiful teacup." The master explained, 1 minute, what the master would have explained. Kindly think over. Right from the clay, the journey up to the teacup. Every time when the teacup felt, "I will not make it up, I will not make it up, I will not make it up, I am going out, my life is over." And still he said, "Not it, not it, not it." And now he released me. And what the master would have said, please, to anybody, if anything strikes, you are complete, yes, then? You are ready for service. These are two angles. Okay, then. You are made for this purpose only. After suffering, yes, somebody said something. You have achieved your potential. All sufferings have polished you, refined you. Very good. If only we can remember at the time of suffering these words. For teacup it is all right. For me, Acha, now let us see what he said. Okay. Very important. These words are very important. And then we compare Papa's, the inquest of God. I want you to understand that I knew it hurt when I patted and molded you. I knew the spinning wheel made you sick. But if I had left you alone, you would have dried up and always have been just a lump of clay. You would not have had any personality in your life. Every suffering, This PPT, as soon as we came across, we would have shown in many, many forums. Because suddenly we try to go through our own life. At that time it was too severe. We were cursing. We were finding fault with people, situation, objects. But later on we came to know the positive impact it had on us. Yes. I knew it was hot when I put you in the first oven. But if I had not, you would have just crumbled. I knew it really bothered you to be brushed and painted. But if I had not, you would not have had any color in your life. Very suffering. Now, at that time we may not understand. But we may not understand. Now, because of these satsangs, we will not be, some cushioning will be there, no doubt. We will not totally become frustrated. Oh, how I knew the second oven was hard for you. But you see, if I had not put you there, you would not have been able to stand the pressures of life. Your strength would not have lasted, so you would not have survived for very long. So you see, this is very important, very important. When you thought it was all so very hard, I still had you in my care. I knew all along what you would be today. I had the finished product in mind from the day I first touched you. So you see, when you thought it was all so very hard, I still had you in my care. I knew all along what you would be today. I had the finished product in mind from the day I first touched you. All of us have to go through pains in life. If only we understand that each such pain is making a better person out of us, our day will be better. All of us have to go through pains in life. If only we understand that each such pain is making a better person out of us, our day will be better. Have a nice day. We just remembered this because the quotation was, the world we live in is a school in which observation and experience offer us immense possibilities for self-improvement. Nay, the world itself is Guru or God.